Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. Definitely helps the channel grow. I ain't gonna lie, I understood why we chose to keep this hand. Simply because we have a 6-drop Robin, and then we have the 2-drop Onami to buff that 6-drop. Well, not buff, but to give it banish. So it's going to be a really strong play. Now, altogether, you're probably wondering, okay, well, what's the point of showing a Hody Jones match? Just showing off Robin. You know, really trying to drill in the idea that we've built a really good Robin deck. So it's just like, hey, look, we're just showing you a random array of leaders. Because we already did all the good, well, did we do all the good leaders? I think so, yeah. Because Blackbeard has a very hard time. And the win rate against Shanks is delicious. No Diddy. Sincerely, no Diddy. So, yeah. The deck plays, okay, we're going with Zoro first. I like it. Have the strength, because now we can play the Robin and then swing. So on that one turn, it is disgusting pressure. And their double swing on. Oh, they kept it active. We have a lot of Dawn, but the wonderful thing about Zoro is that he's 7k. That is a number that's difficult to deal with, especially with a banish on it. You see, just off rip, this is a disgusting situation for the Hody Jones player. You have banish leader, banish Zoro, and we are about to play a banish on play effect. But just these two on the board right now. You see they chuck 2 cards. We have all the Dawn in the world to play with. They're just not gonna have a good time. I'm sure they're gonna use a blocker at some point in time. Are they gonna block? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they also take the life. Okay, yep. Because I'm like, there was a lot of life cards, so. Ooh, Hody Jones. You gotta go for our board, my boy. Unless you're trying to race us. Which I kind of understand. We have a handful of cards. I get racing us right now. Yeah, and then you got a double swing at that. So yeah, I get it. I get the race. Wonderful. There should be a Bart block. And when I think about it, like, you had 2 swings on the character with the one character, then a Hody Jones swing. That probably would have put us in a worse situation. It definitely would have prevented us from having a blocker on the board. Okay. That's pretty much game, in my humble opinion. And that's all because of just the abuse of banish. It's the abuse of banish. That's all this is. It's kind of funny. Well, I was gonna say, it was kind of funny. I'm like, wow, 8-drop kid has a lot of power. I mean, we had all the Dawn to play with, so it didn't matter. But it was just like, if for a second I was just like, huh, our characters are weak. But it didn't matter. We have Dawn. It didn't matter. There's so much burn potential. This game, because this game is about resource, it's too much of an advantage to be able to burn your opponent to this degree. Like, keep in mind, we're getting our life cards in our hand. or we're getting our utility, we're getting these resources. They're not. The way this deck is built, it's rare if they gain a life card in their hand. And even when those moments occur, it's like a 99% chance that they're going to take the card to hand rather than counter out because of the way the deck plays. Okay, 7K swing, we choose to get another card in our hand. But when we swing at them, the only decision is to lose cards. That's it. That's what's busted about this. That's the only thing they got. You see, with me and you, we're not the same. Me and you, we are not the same. I just gained a card to my hand. You are not gaining a card. And this also has people thinking. That's another thing about playing with Robin. You gotta just like let people think about what they want to do. I get it. Max value Blast Breath, but to play Blast Breath so early was the situation. So I understand pondering for so long. See, once again, we are not the same. Because if I would, well, I'm not the one playing, but I'm just saying like, hey, look, see, do it right back at you. Guess what happens? And then here we go with our second banish. And keep in mind, they did go Dawn minus earlier in the game. That's the problem with Dawn minus is like when you do it too early and you don't have an engine to compensate you, it actually hurts. And it's just a Dawn -1. That's what's so creepy about this game. You do that before you hit 10 Dawn state, all of a sudden, your whole system is out of whack. It confuses me, to be honest. I was like, how does that one Dawn just change so much? Just change everything. Feels like he's just gonna lose. So yeah, 2 life, handful of cards, a 7K banish. At this point, he's probably thinking, I gotta get that off the board. But he also Dawn -1, so that could also interrupt like his potential combo plays. Also keep in mind, for the leader to do a -2 cost, he has to minus Dawn. But the situation he's in is going to be really bad. Okay, blocker, respect. Just got to be humble. I don't think we need to play on the edge. I think this is like relatively mid-game, so yeah, I would trash. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll stop talking, right? Okay, that can easily get popped. I'll get rid of an Onami, the 2-drop. You got 2 copies. Oh my god. Which Nami to get rid of? That was intense. 7K. See, this is disgusting. God. Put 2 Dawn, another 7K with banish. Wow, we are getting wildly aggressive. An 8K with banish. Granted, they don't have a character on the board, and we have a blocker and a life. So, as crazy as this, oh my god, misplay on his end. Yeah, we got brave attacking with the blocker. But yeah, I mean, even if they were able to protect that life, next turn, if they didn't play a blocker, we play kid, we burn the life, and then everything just gets to swing directly. It's so ridiculous. I'm trying my best to push this deck out there and big up it, because it's just like, we made something that's a problem. It does very well in many matchups, simply because of how strong the banish mechanic is. That's all it is. We're getting carried by the banish mechanic. I don't know how this leader is not seeing a lot more play. It's Blackbeard personally is a good matchup. Bad for him. This Robin. Okay, let me restructure. Robin is a bad matchup for Blackbeard, because that whole gimmick is discard a card, gain take life, discard a card, take life, discard a card, take life, discard a card. It's like, now if you can't even take life anymore, like if you just tunnel vision on only swinging with banish abilities and they're discarding, it's a candle being burned at both ends. It's happening. It's like, no, you're most likely gonna lose this. You're just dumping resources like crazy. Because keep in mind, you got to play a card to develop board, and you got to discard a card for leader ability. That's intense. That's an intense rate of card loss. That's the fun part. If he lets this go and gains a life, how much does it matter, since we got banish? It matters to a degree. It's still defense. You can still look at it as defense. And then we got a wonderful 8-drop kid to just burn. We're not at 3, so that was a whiff. Choose to protect, that's cool. We got 2 blockers. So that 8-drop kid can definitely hit the board comfortably. 2 blockers, 2 life. That 8-drop kid is hitting the board comfortably. And then, yeah, it's funny with Shanks, because low-key Shanks has the ability to like make the games last longer with his leader ability. It helps him get to the late game and just start dumping. But the fun part about the Shanks matchup is they play a lot of bricks. So the leader ability helps, and whatever they gain from life helps them get to the end game state where they're just high dropping you like ridiculous. And of course, you already know what's his name. Board removal is an assistance to that system, right? So Rayleigh, there you go, stuck. So you already know Rayleigh's helping out with the whole, I could pop something as well. It really helps him get to the late game and just start 10 dropping, right? Okay, cool. That we got a blocker, mind you. You swung mad big. Yeah, we got that blocker. So it's like, oh, okay, cool, right? But if you are countering out, respectfully, most people tend to counter out like more often when it comes to the banish mechanic, because they're hoping that you're going to swing without banish at some point so they can gain that resource. If you're countering out and just having a handful of bricks at some point, because that's what's going to happen pretty quickly, as a Shanks player, it's going to happen pretty quickly, then everything is just going through. It's just swing, 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 because now you got no counter, no counter, no counter. You already used all your counter power earlier in the match because of our banish mechanic. And of course, if you have a character on the board we can swing on with our non-banish attacks, then that's still just bad for you. So this deck has just been performing just strong. That's it. It's just only been strong. It's a wonderful experience. Wonderful, I say. So hopefully this encourages all these different Robin videos we uploaded, encourages somebody out there to try to experience the joy of not allowing your opponent to get cards in their hand for the most part, and see where it takes them. See, nice block, right? And you already know we start swinging. I mean, only our leader has banish, so technically we swing with the leader. They can block or counter out, and then allow something else to swing, or allow something else to swing and hit life, and then that's how they gain their card. They gain their card and then use their leader ability to live another turn, blah blah blah. But once again, that card is just like never going in their hand, so they only discarding. I said that wrong. With Enel, as long as we keep, see, there you go, banish, double banish. Now it's a problem. And then you get to do that. See, now, yeah, now your hand size goes down. Yeah, we got 2 life. All in swing. Well, a G. Thanks for watching.